Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, a follow-up on that Commodore Vanderbilt. Cleaned it up a bit, touched up the paint, as you see, and oiled it. Derusted the push rods. This one has a bit of pitting in it, so I don't know if I'm going to do it any better than this or not, so we'll see. Anyway, it cleaned up rather well. It's still an old locomotive, but that oil and touching up the paint breathes new life into this. It doesn't look so derelict now, as you see. Anyway, got this on the outside rail running on AC for a change. So it was definitely worth $12.50. There's no doubt about that. So technically I haven't done anything to it at all except lubricate it. Oh, excuse me. And touched up the paint with an ink marker, and then about 6-8 drops of motor oil and a soft paintbrush. And as you see, it's still far from perfect, but it looks 1,000% better than it did. It runs nice. It's more than acceptable looking. It's 75 years old. It's completely original, and it was $12.50. Really difficult to beat that. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. Commodore Vanderbilt circa 1946. As you see, it looks more than respectable. It runs absolutely splendidly. In fact, it runs like new. There is nothing wrong with this locomotive at all. As you see, it runs absolutely splendidly. Now that's as slow as it'll go on AC. And that actually seems quite slow on AC, but you run it on DC and you get this thing to literally crawl around the rail. It also sounds different on DC. Much quieter. Anyway, I just wanted to do a follow-up on this. As I always stress, don't overlook the junk. You know, I bought this just because it had spoked wheels on it. Put one bid on it and waited to get outbid and never was. My top bid was $14. Somebody else bid it up to $12.50, and that's what I got it for. Anyway, it's in really decent condition. It's completely unabused. No one's ever mucked with it. It has the original light bulb in it. So, a bit of, I don't know, probably 10 minutes of my time to touch this up a bit. Just touched up the paint and oiled it with motor oil. And by tomorrow, the next day, 99% of this will have penetrated that paint. And it'll look just like this for the next 100 years. Anyway, just want to do a quick video on this. I gotta say it again, don't overlook the junk. It's far from perfect, but it was dirt cheap. It's completely original, and it runs like new. Difficult to beat that. So, just a quick follow-up. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.